Yesterday, as we just told you, India's most decorated women wrestlers, Vinesh Fogart and Sakshi Malik, accused the BJP MP and Wrestling Federation of India President Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh of sexual harassment. The wrestlers staged a dharna where they said both the president and certain national camp coaches had sexually harassed them. Now, taking cognizance of the protests staged by the wrestlers, the Sports Ministry has sought an explanation from the WFI. They've also directed it to furnish a reply on the allegations made within the next 72 hours. Now, the ministry will proceed to initiate action against the federation in terms of the provisions of the National Sports Development Code. Meanwhile, the Women National Wrestling's coaching camp, which was due to start from Jan 18th in Lucknow, with 41 wrestlers and 13 coaches, has also been cancelled. These are the developments so far. We're, of course, going to take a deeper dive into this. Quickly, though, take a look at all of the reactions from yesterday.
आज 10 दिन पहले 7 दिन पहले कोई आरोप नहीं था, हमसे उनको कोई शिकायत नहीं थी। ये एक हफ्ते के अंदर उनको शिकायत पैदा हुई, तो ये बिना कॉन्स्पिरेसी के नहीं है, बिना उसके नहीं है। और जब मुझे मुतमईन हो जाऊंगा किसका हाथ है तो मीडिया के सामने जरूर बताऊंगा।
सामने कोई आना नहीं चाह रहा, क्योंकि भाई सब अपने विनेश को आप जान से मारने की धमकी मिली, तो ये बात छोटी नहीं है।
फेडरेशन ने मेरे को कितना मेंटल टॉर्चर किया था, मैं किसको बताऊं। इतना मेंटल टॉर्चर हुई थी कि मैं मरने तक की स्टेज तक चली गई थी। मैं हर दिन खुदकुशी करने की सोच रही थी।
जो जुड़ी थी एक टाटा मोटर्स, उसका पैसा अभी तक हमारे बच्चों के पास नहीं आया है। कोई स्पॉन्सरशिप आएगी तो पहले फेडरेशन में जाएगी, फिर हमारे पास आएगी, जो कि बीच में ही रह जाती है और बीच में ही वो पैसा और सब खा लिया जाता है।
Okay, another facet to this. CNN News 18's Yash Goyal spoke to the man against who all of these accusations have been made, Brij Bhushan Sharan. Take a look at what he had to say.
कैंप में मैं बड़े ठंडे मन से कर रहा हूं कि कैंप में कम से कम 40 खिलाड़ी रहते हैं और कभी कभी तो ऐसा हो जाता है कि 100 खिलाड़ी रहते हैं। अगर कैंप के अंदर कोई मिसबिहेव फेडरेशन के द्वारा होता है, मेरे द्वारा होता है या कोच के द्वारा होता है, तो कैंप का इंचार्ज साई का एक डिप्टी डायरेक्टर होता है, बड़ा अधिकारी होता है। कम से कम उसको या खेल मंत्रालय को या साई को, मान लीजिए कोच के खिलाफ है तो मुझको मिलना चाहिए। तो क्या कोई एप्लीकेशन है? जिस दिन खिलाड़ी चाहेंगे कि नेताजी ना काम करो, नेताजी चल देंगे अपना झोला बांध करके। क्या दिक्कत है? कोई हमारी जिद थोड़े है, ये हमारी जिद तो है, लेकिन हमें केवल ये 5-7 खिलाड़ियों को ही नहीं देखना है। इस देश के अंदर कम से कम 10,000 रेसलर हैं।
लेकिन सर जो आज धरना दे रहे हैं वो ओलंपियंस हैं सर, वो देश के लिए पदक लेके आए हैं।
ओलंपियन हैं, लेकिन धरना भी तो इसीलिए दे रहे हैं कि ओलंपिक बीत जाने के बाद आज तक देश में उन्होंने एक भी कंपटीशन नहीं लड़ा है।
कौन है वो बिजनेसमैन जिनके ऊपर आप आरोप लगा रहे हैं? आप ये मत कहिएगा आपकी नाम नहीं लूंगा, क्योंकि आपका सीधा नाम लेके हमला किया जा रहा है।
नहीं, अभी हम कोई बिजनेसमैन खुल करके नहीं आया है, लेकिन साजिश है। ये साजिश के तहत हुआ है, क्योंकि एक सप्ताह पहले तक इसी कमरे में बजरंग पूनिया बैठते थे। एक सप्ताह पहले साक्षी मलिक यहाँ बैठी थी। 10-15 दिन पहले विनेश अपने पति के साथ बैठे थे। आज 10 दिन पहले 7 दिन पहले कोई आरोप नहीं था, हमसे उनको कोई शिकायत नहीं थी। ये एक हफ्ते के अंदर उनको शिकायत पैदा हुई, तो ये बिना कॉन्स्पिरेसी के नहीं है। मैं चुनाव लड़ करके आया हूँ, हमारा भी एक परिवार है, कुश्ती का एक परिवार है। हर प्रदेश के अध्यक्ष हैं, हर प्रदेश के सेक्रेटरी हैं। मैंने सबकी इमरजेंसी मीटिंग बुलाई है और उनसे राय लेने के बाद अगर वो कहते हैं तो मुझे 1 सेकंड नहीं लगेगा इस्तीफा देने में।
हमारे देश के गौरव जो है, जिन्होंने ओलंपिक्स में भाग लिया है, स्वर्ण पदक जीते हैं, आज वो ये कह रहे हैं कि ये फेडरेशन और ये सभापति मनमानी करते हैं, असहयोग कहते हैं। और सबसे घिनौनी बात यह है और गंभीर इल्जाम ये है कि हमारे महिलाएं जो रेसलर हैं उनके ऊपर सेक्सुअल असॉल्ट किए हैं। ऑल इंडिया तृणमूल कांग्रेस इस बात को और इस विषय को और इस तरीके की फेडरेशन को और इस सभापति के इस रवैये पे निंदा प्रकट करती है।
Okay, we have two reporters joining us on this story. My colleague Shireen is outside Brij Bhushan, who is right at the center of this entire controversy, outside his residence, and my colleague Anshul is with us from live in the newsroom. Shireen, we're going to come over to you first. This is the biggest crisis, one could say, in Brij Bhushan's decade-long career. Can you walk us through the allegations properly? Can you just take us point by point through what it is that these two young women have said? And then can you walk us through how Brij Bhushan has not just defended himself, because we played that out for our audiences, but the drama that's followed in the last days since. What is the mood, for example, right now at his residence?
Well, first and foremost, all these wrestlers, around 30 of these wrestlers have in fact gathered at Jantar Mantar. And the one allegation, first allegation, of course, they have been saying is that the misappropriation of fund. They have been saying that there are in fact a number of scholarship that comes in and they are in fact goes directly to the federation, and these wrestlers don't get anything. Apart from that, they have also alleged that how junior wrestlers are in fact pushed to play the nationals. Their trials are never, these athletes trials are never in fact done. Apart from that, Vinesh Fogart has in fact said that 10 to 20 of female athletes have been sexually assaulted by the coaches, by Brij Bhushan Singh as well. So that's a big allegation that has in fact come from these athletes. So these are the main allegation on which the athletes are in fact protesting. They have been saying that they have met with the Home Minister a few months back, but because there was in fact action that was ensured by the Home Minister, but the things went on like that. Apart from that, these athletes have also been saying that before any of the matches, Brij Bhushan Singh in fact goes and abuses them. So they are in fact going through a mental torture. Remember, Vinesh Fogart in Tokyo Olympics also has in fact, there was a controversy over how the kind of jersey, the costume that she was wearing had a logo of a particular sports company, which the federation had an issue with. After that, she was in fact asked not to play. So clearly, there are a number of issues between these wrestlers and the federation. Though the wrestlers are making it very clear that they don't have any issue with the sports ministry or SAI, which is the Sports Authority of India. Their issue is with the Wrestling Federation of India, which is headed by Brij Bhushan Singh. So right now, we are standing outside the residence of BJP MP and the president of Wrestling Federation of India. Yesterday, he has in fact spoken in length with CNN News 18, refusing all these allegations, saying that these are baseless allegations. He also went on to say if there is in fact any proven case of sexual assault, he is in fact willing to resign from his post as the president. But you rightly pointed out, Brij Bhushan Singh is in fact has a career of handling the Wrestling Federation for about a decade, and that's exactly what he's also pointing out, that what really happened in last 10 days, that these wrestlers have to come and protest here. He has been the president for over 10 years. What really is happening? This is a conspiracy, is what the president of the Wrestlers Federation of India has been saying. He has been saying there is a businessman who is behind all this. He is the one who's prompting these wrestlers to come to the national capital to sit on protest, though he has not revealed the names. Same with the wrestlers as well. If the sexual assault allegation that has in fact come from these wrestlers, they are also saying that they are not going to reveal the name. They are only going to reveal the names who are really involved in this, the coaches or the officials, whoever are in fact involved in the sexual assault, alleged sexual assault. They will be giving the name to the Home Minister and to the Prime Minister. So this war of words between Brij Bhushan Singh and the wrestlers are continuing. And interestingly, this is the residence of Brij Bhushan Singh, and just 500 meters away, if I ask my camera person to show you, is where Jantar Mantar is. So the protest is in fact happening just 300 or 400 meters away from the residence of Brij Bhushan Singh. So we have to see how it goes, because yesterday these wrestlers were in fact asked to leave Jantar Mantar because there is in fact a Supreme Court guideline that after 6 p.m. there can't be any protest at Jantar Mantar. So they left around 8 p.m. Last night. Today around 10 a.m. is when they are all going to gather once again here. They have been saying that they will continue with their protest and they will not not move until and unless Brij Bhushan Singh resign from the post of the Wrestling Federation, President of the Wrestling Federation of India.
Okay, can I just ask Shireen for you to stay with us for a second? Let's go over now to our colleague Anshul, who's with us right now. Anshul, I want to focus for a second on the accusations that these young women have made. If we could first look at the young women themselves. I know the women have come on record to say that they are afraid for their lives. I want to understand, Anshul, have they been given any kind of police protection in the last few hours? That's question number one. And question number two, could you bring us an update on the reply that is expected from the Federation? I know that they were given 72 hours. Do we have an update on it?
So yes, the Sports Ministry has at this point in time told the Federation to come out and give a reply in this entire matter, because the nature of the allegations that have been made by the athletes, and not only just stand-up athletes but athletes who have represented India on global stage and has brought silverware to India and pride to India in various international games. So yes, the nature of the allegations are very, very serious. The Sports Ministry has initiated the action. They are saying that they need a reply within the next 72 hours. So yes, at this point in time, the World Wrestling Federation of India is actually trying to investigate the seriousness of this entire allegations. But we heard Brij Bhushan Sharan and the manner in which he has come out and defended all these allegations that have been put against him. In fact, he has gone on record to say that these Olympians actually do not want to participate in national games, and hence they want preferential treatment when it comes to selection for various national and international tournaments. But yes, on the other hand, the question that you asked, that if any sort of security has been provided to them, till now no formal complaint has been lodged with the police, no formal complaint be it of any sort of sexual harassment or the requirement for any sort of security. Nothing has been formally given to police at this point in time. So yes, no security has been given to any of the players as of now. On the other hand, there are other international wrestling players of India who have now come out and defended Brij Bhushan Sharan. In fact, Commonwealth Games winner from the national capital, if you remember, Toya, Deepika has come out and defended Brij Bhushan Sharan and said that she has been going to the national camp for the past 13 years and nothing of this sort has happened. But yes, on the other hand, we heard Vinesh Fogart while speaking to the media yesterday. She broke down and said that the national camps are purposely held in Lucknow so that it is in close proximity with Brij Bhushan Sharan's residence, and the coaches there in the national camp can actually get Brij Bhushan Sharan in contact with young girls who come to train in the national camp. So yes, the allegations are very, very serious in nature. An internal investigation would be ordered by the World Federation, Wrestling Federation of India is what we are expecting. But yes, till now no concrete action has been taken. The Wrestling Federation of India is still very defiant, and they say that these allegations are being made against them as there could be some bad influence on these wrestlers. But yes, it remains to be seen. Today the protest will continue yet again, and at 10 a.m. Yet again all these wrestlers would be gathering out there at the national camps. What we are expecting today is that there could be a large crowd that would gather at Jantar Mantar today, because the wrestlers themselves told that we do not want a lot of people to join in, and hence a handful of wrestlers only came back. But today we are expecting a lot more people to be at Jantar Mantar to join in the protest against Brij Bhushan Sharan.
Okay, Anshul, Shireen, both of you, if I could just request you to stay with us. You were talking, Anshul, of prominent voices that have come out. Bajrang, Punia, an Olympic medalist, has been one of the prominent voices to come out in support of these young women. Take a look.
सभी को नमस्कार। आप सभी को पता है कि हम धरना दे रहे हैं सभी पहलवान और जंतर मंतर में बैठे हैं। तो मैं आप सभी से निवेदन करता हूं, जो कुश्ती जगत से हैं, कोचेज हैं, हमारे गुरु हैं, खलीफा हैं और हमारे पहलवान हैं, ये हमारे गेम को बचाने की लड़ाई है। इसमें आप हमारे साथ खड़े हुए। और जो हमारे प्रेसिडेंट साहब बोल रहे हैं कि ये तो 3% है, 97% तो मेरे साथ है। तो आप सभी एकजुट होकर, क्योंकि हमें कुश्ती को बचाना है, जो आने वाला भविष्य है हमारा, उसको हमें बचाना है। तो आप सभी एक बार इकट्ठा होकर एकजुटता दिखाइए, क्योंकि कुश्ती को बचाना बहुत जरूरी है। कुश्ती ने ही हमें सब कुछ दिया है। तो आप कुश्ती से जुड़े हैं, आप सभी लोगों से निवेदन है कि आप हमारा सपोर्ट कीजिए। धन्यवाद।
Okay, let's go over now to my colleague Siddhant. Siddhant is live with us at Jantar Mantar, which was the site of high drama yesterday. Today also the protest is expected to start again in just a little while from now. Siddhant, over to you.
Well, that's right. So we are reporting from Jantar Mantar, and in fact, Delhi police has beefed up the security arrangements here at Jantar Mantar, and in fact, you can see 2 layers of barricading has been placed here at Jantar Mantar on both sides, and we have been told at around 10 a.m. the wrestlers are going to come here and sit on a protest. What is even more interesting is that this place is just few hundred meters away from the residence, official residence of President of Wrestling Association. So this that really makes this place even more significant for wrestlers to protest. Today it's going to be a very significant day because yesterday in the afternoon this protest started, and in fact by evening, it was all over the news, and late in the night we got this one release from the sports ministry saying that probe has been initiated in the allegations which have been leveled against the president of Wrestling Federation, and in fact the probe has already started on the allegations that have been leveled against the president of Wrestling Federation. At the same time, the president has to say that all these allegations are being made because it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy by one big businessman. Also, he has to say that since the trial for all the players have been made mandatory, this protest is happening. So this is what the president has to say. So the allegations and counter allegations are happening from both sides. Today, we will be waiting for the official response of Government of India, from the sports ministry, and let's see how this entire protest goes ahead today. Back to you.
Okay, Siddhant, thank you for bringing us all of those details. Let's go back to my colleague Shireen right now to understand more. Shireen, if you could just walk us in more depth through what it is that the two young women have said. We've walked our audiences through the sexual harassment allegations that both of the women have made. But could you also walk us through the other set of allegations? You've had, for example, Olympic medalist Bajrang Punia also come out and say that there were big issues in the management of the WFI over the last few years. Could you walk us through what these wrestlers have alleged?
Well, of course, the sexual assault case, the allegation that has in fact come from these female athletes. Apart from that, we are seeing that there are a number of other allegations, like the misappropriation of the funds in the federation. They have been saying there are a number of scholarships that comes for these athletes, but there's either a delay or they never receive the scholarship that has in fact come for them, each of them. Apart from that, they have also been saying that they go through mental torture before every match. Brij Bhushan Singh, this is in fact a quote by Vinesh Fogart herself, that she was in fact abused by Brij Bhushan Singh before the match. Bajrang Punia has also in fact alleged that they undergo a mental torture before every match. Apart from that, they also have been saying that there are a number of coaches who favor certain players. They also been saying that the junior athletes are in fact sent to tournaments, on which Brij Bhushan Singh has in fact said that these athletes who have in fact after Olympics, they have not played any national tournament.
Right, sure.
They have been saying that because there were rules that were put in, that is why these are the problems that they are creating, and that is why they feel that this is a dictatorship by the Federation of India, and that is why they have come here in large number. About 30 of them have come here. Today, in fact, they have been saying that more such wrestlers will be joining them, so it will be a huge crowd. But they also have been saying that they don't want to reveal the name of the coaches or the officials. They are only going to reveal the name who have been involved in the alleged sexual assault with the players. They are going to reveal the names to the Home Minister and to the Prime Minister. But they also have been saying that they are not going to, in fact, move from here until and unless Brij Bhushan Singh resigned from his post.
Okay, Shireen, Siddhant, Anshul, thank you so much for bringing us all of those details on this story. Now, as my colleagues have been pointing out, several prominent wrestlers have weighed into this entire story. A little while earlier, we showed you what Bajrang Punia had to say. He's an Olympic medalist. Next, we're going to show you what Divya Krakran had to say. She's a wrestler who's come out in the last few hours in defense of the BJP leader. Take a look.
कुश्ती संघ के ब्रिज भूषण शरण सिंह सर जी है, उन पे कई तरह के आरोप लगाए जा रहे हैं और जैसे जैसे शाम ढलती जा रही है उनकी बातों का कोई रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहा है, या जो भी धरने में बैठे हैं, जो भी गलत आरोप लगा रहे हैं, उन पे कोई रिप्लाई नहीं किया जा रहा है। तो इसलिए अब वो और आरोप ढूंढ के ला रहे हैं उनके लिए। मैं 2013 से, जब मैं मात्र 14 साल की थी, तब से मैं कैंप में जाती हूँ और आज 2023 में खुद कैंप में नाम डलवाती हूँ कि सर मेरा नाम डाल दो, अगर कभी हम नेशनल नहीं लड़ते तो हमें कैंप में आने की अनुमति नहीं होती है, तो हम एप्लीकेशन देते हैं कि सर ऐसे ऐसे में दिक्कत थी, तो तब हमारा नाम डाला जाता है। आज तक 10 साल से मैं कैंप में हूँ, आज तक ना तो मेरे साथ और जो मैं देखती आई हूँ ना ही किसी लड़की के साथ आज तक उन्होंने किसी को कुछ बोला है, बल्कि जो अनदर स्टेट से आते हैं, हरियाणा स्टेट के अलग हो गए, यूपी के अलग हो गए, जिन स्टेट को कोई पूछता भी नहीं है, वो उनके हित में ज्यादा रहते हैं कि इनके साथ भेदभाव ना होए। वो
Okay, and as we reach the end of this story, I want to very quickly circle back to the allegations themselves. Let's take a look at what Vinesh Fogart, who has been leading these protests, had to say. Take a look.
ऐसा क्या हुआ कि आज आप यहाँ पे हो गया?
देखिए मैम, इससे ज्यादा तो क्या ही होगा कि हम आज बिल्कुल ऐसे मोड पे खड़े हैं कि या तो हम रेसलिंग को छोड़ दें या हम मरी जाएं, क्योंकि रेसलिंग के अलावा बचपन से हमने कुछ सीखा ही नहीं है। अगर रेसलिंग को हमसे छीना जाएगा, छोटे से छोटे बच्चे के लिए, जूनियर से लेकर सीनियर तक के लिए जो रूल्स बनाए जाएंगे, जो हर एक किसी को डिस्ट्रॉय कर देंगे, हिंदुस्तान की रेसलिंग को खत्म करने के ऊपर अगर वो चीज आ जाएगी, तो हमें मतलब एक ये कि रेसलिंग को, क्योंकि जिस रेसलिंग को इतने सालों तक जिंदा किया हुआ है, हिंदुस्तान में कितने ही गेम है जो ओलंपिक्स में खेलते हैं।
आपने ये भी बोला कि फीमेल एथलीट्स को हरास किया जाता है, सेक्सुअली एक्सप्लॉइट किया जाता है, तो ये कुछ 2-3 इशू आप मुझे जरा बताइए कि एग्जैक्टली हुआ क्या है।
जी देखिए, ना तो हमारे पास अच्छे क्वालिटी के कोच हैं। जब हम कहीं पे दूसरे कंट्रीज में अगर बाहर जाने की बोलते हैं कि हमें दूसरी कंट्रीज के रेसलर के साथ में ट्रेनिंग करना है, क्योंकि रेसलिंग एक कॉम्बैट स्पोर्ट है और बिना पार्टनर की हेल्प के या बिना बाहर की एक्सपोजर के हम अच्छे से और ग्रो नहीं कर सकते हैं। चाहे वो नेशनल कैंप में जाने की बात हो, नेशनल कैंप में रहने की बात हो, नेशनल कैंप में जो अच्छे कोचेज नहीं है उसकी बात हो, या जो स्पोर्ट्स स्टाफ है जैसे फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट है या मैश्योर है, किसी भी लेवल की बात हो, हर एक बंदा उनकी मर्जी का है। जो इनके रिलेटिव्स तो मैं नहीं बोलूंगी, लेकिन जो उनके खास हैं या जिनको वो पसंद करते हैं या जिनको वो लाइक करते हैं, जो चमचागिरी करते हैं, एक किस्म से सही बात है, जो चमचागिरी करते हैं वो उनको वो लगाते हैं। जिनको हम बोलते हैं कि ये अच्छे नहीं हैं, इनसे हमें कुछ हेल्प नहीं होगा, या जो भी फिजियो है वो अच्छा नहीं है, हमें टॉप क्वालिटी के फिजियो चाहिए जो हमारे इंजरी को बचा सके, जो हमें ओलंपिक्स लेवल तक हेल्प कर सके, तो वो सब सुविधाएं हमें नहीं मिलती हैं। वो बोलते हैं कि हम फॉरेन से कोच नहीं लेके आएंगे, उन्होंने जो खुद का एकेडमी,
जो आप कोचेज और फिजियोथेरेपीज की बात कर रहे हैं, तो ये तो सब साय से आते हैं, ये तो सब साय इनको देखता है और साय इनकी सैलरी देता है।
नहीं जी, साय के हाथ में सैलरी है, वो सब परमिशन देना उनका काम है, लेकिन नाम डालना और किस बंदे का नाम डालना है वो सिर्फ फेडरेशन का काम है। क्योंकि इतनी बार हमारी इस चीज के ऊपर डिस्कशन हुई है, साई से भी हुआ है, जो टॉप्स का जो स्कीम बनाया उनसे भी हुआ है, वो डायरेक्ट यही बोलते हैं कि आपकी फेडरेशन का ये काम है, वो हम सिर्फ उनको सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं, फाइनल फैसला उन्हीं का होता है किसका नाम डालना है और किसका नहीं डालना है।
इसके बाद आप क्या करना चाहेंगे? साई से मिलेंगे, स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्ट्री में जाएंगे, क्या करना चाहेंगे?
देखिए मैम, अभी तो हम यही बैठे हैं, देखते हैं क्या करेंगे। बस जो हमारा फैसला है वही है, अड़िग है हम एक चीज पे कि जिन्होंने इतना सब गुनाह कर दिया, इतने सालों तक हमें टॉर्चर कर दिया, इससे ज्यादा हमें कर दिया, लेकिन हमारे आने वाले बच्चों को हम टॉर्चर नहीं होने देंगे।
All right, we're going to continue to cover that story. Remember, the wrestlers are expected to start their protest again today in just a few hours at Jantar Mantar. We're going to be heading into a short break. On the other side, more of the country's top stories.